Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to Twin Oracles. Thank you for stopping by and checking us out. I'm here to do a general reading for you for entertainment purposes only. It might resonate, it might not, okay? Follow your heart, your intuition first and foremost. We'll be working today with the deck that you see here. It's called Winter Weight Redux. This is the contact information. And this reading will be a timeless reading. Whenever this video finds you, even if you watch it a few years down the road, trust that when you're watching this video, that's when it will most resonate with you, okay? I encourage you to reverse the roles if you need to, but never force the reading to fit. All right. I hope you are doing well. You're experiencing many blessings and wonderful opportunities knocking at your door. We'll take a moment to give thanks. Dear God, Source, Spirit, Universe, whatever it is you believe in, okay? Fill in the blank. We want to take a moment to thank you for all of our blessings, big and small. Thank you for the roof over our heads, the clothing on our backs, and the food in our tummies. We're grateful for everyone that we have in our life that loves us and supports us, and that treats us the way that we deserve to be treated. We are truly grateful and thankful for all of our blessings. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to wake up this morning breathing, because not everyone did. Help us to open our hearts and to live with love and compassion and understanding towards others. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So here we have the Five of Wands. There's some kind of conflict that you're going through, or a battle, or a struggle. It's like you and people in your life, it's like no one's seen eye to eye. There's a lot of chaos here. There's not much order. You don't even really know what's going on half the times, or why people are angry with others and who started what. There's just like a lot of drama here. It feels like this can be within your home environment. This can be within your work environment. This can be family, it could be friends. And this could be stressing you out somewhat. Okay, it can be bothering you. Perhaps it bothered you a lot in the past and maybe not so much anymore, but this is something that's not the way you like to live your life. Let's put it that way. You like to live your life in peace and calm and the simplicity of life, okay? Next, you have the Knight of Wands, followed by Jack Frost, which is the Death card, and the King of Wands. So as you see here, all these cards that you see are all fire cards, every single one of them. Except for the Jack Frost. But the Five of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Wands, it's all fire energy. So for some of you, the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And for some of you, it looks as though, and this is not for all of you, but for some of you watching, and you'll already know if this is your storyline or not. For some of you, you've lost someone here, okay? Someone has crossed over to the other side, on the other side of the veil. And because of that, there's a lot of arguments when it comes to inheritance, okay? Or wills. So there's a lot of arguing here. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of bickering between, family members, friends, siblings, whoever, whatever is involved with the loss of this person. There's arguing here, okay? And I feel like there's also someone here as well within this dynamic that they were never around. Like when this person was living, this person was never around. They didn't care. They weren't around. And now they come back around when they know that there's money involved. So that's what part of this argument can be as well, I'm feeling. For some of you, it's, well, that person never cared. That person was never around. Why do they have this and why do they have that? There's just a lot of arguing and fighting here and bickering, okay? And I feel like there could be someone that perhaps like a parent has passed. The other spouse is still alive. And the other spouse that's still living is just kind of watching all of this, male or female, okay? King or queen. There's someone here that is watching their children arguing and fighting over money, over what's for who and who's for what, and etc., okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. I'm going to try to see if I can feel any other storyline other than that. Now, this doesn't have to be a loss over, you know, someone crossing over on the other side, although it could be, okay? This can also be, for example, perhaps there was a business, okay? And perhaps the business didn't work out so well. And now everybody is trying to, like, there's a lot of arguing and fighting over the business, right? This can pertain to a business, you know, who gets the business, who doesn't get the business. And this doesn't even have to be family. This could be, you know, business partnership. There's quarreling between business partners, okay? Maybe there was a falling out. It didn't work out. There was one business partner and the other one, there was a falling out, okay, of some sort. Maybe one person, the other partner left the business, okay? Maybe they sold their share. And that's creating this fighting and arguing here, okay? Because this King of Wands does represent a business person, a leader of some sort, okay? So however this pertains to you in your life, it looks as though there's some kind of change in your life in an area of your life, okay? And that change in whichever area of your life, whatever that change is that has occurred, it brings about arguing, fighting, bickering, drama, quarreling. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. And it could be someone's trying to sort this all out as well, okay? Trying to sort it all out, bring in some kind of peace, bring in some kind of order. Just trying to see if there's a storyline that I'm missing here. It could even be quarreling between employees. Employees could be arguing and fighting. Maybe there's someone within the company that's not reliable. And there's just, you know, everyone has to pick up the pieces from that person and there's fighting over that. And the boss is kind of watching it all go down. And the boss has to put an end to it somehow. It could also even be perhaps there's a change of the restructuring of the business. And maybe there's some positions that are being eliminated. And so there's, you know, people jumping on top of each other, trying to show themselves to be better than the person behind them, trying to get their job secured so they don't lose their job. Those are just some examples that I'm picking up on. And this is exactly what I had just said, that this is not the way you like to live your life. You like to live your life in what? Peace. This is the World card. Normally, this peace on earth does not exist in the World card. But in this deck, it says peace on earth. So this is, you're really struggling with this. You really, really are struggling with this because it's not the way you pursue your life. You pursue your life in peace. And you just can't wait for this to be over. You just want it to be ended, over, done with. Exactly what I had said earlier. You have the Nine of Swords. This could be stressing you out. It's like it was already stressful to begin with. And now with this change that happened, it's even more stressful. And this change that happened is something that was unexpected. It was an unexpected change. But it was also something that was necessary. This had to happen. There was an unexpected change. It was sudden. It was kind of like a shock. It was unexpected. It brought in stress. but at the same time, it was necessary. It's something that was God's will. It was divinely intended. Okay, one more card, please. Yeah, there's just a lot here. This was something that was very dear to you, or someone that was very dear to you, or someone that is dear to you. And you just really want your life to be back into peace, the way that you live your life. Why can't it just be simple? Why can't it just be peaceful? Why can't everyone just agree to disagree and do the right thing with everyone involved here? And for some of you, you could have been dreading this day for quite some time, for many years. Not all of you, but just some of you, okay? And again, it doesn't have to be a death. It really doesn't. It can be. I can see that for some people. My condolences if it is. You're very sweet, soft, caring, kind, compassionate, loving, understanding, simple, living from the heart. And other people here involved are not as such, and that stresses you out. It's like night and day energies. Night and day energies. Night and day. There's the Earth Angel, which is my beautiful collective watching, and then there's everyone else involved on a lower vibration, out in it for the money or for whatever it is. They're in it for their selfish wants and needs. So that's what I have for you. This is what I'm seeing in the reading. I wish you all the luck in the world, the happiness, peace in your life, joy, and I wish for this all to be transformed and healed in a very quick and timely fashion, okay? So you can move on and so you can live a beautiful, happy, prosperous life and just be done with all of the stress, okay? I love you, and I hope this message resonated. If it did, please do me a favor and hit that like button. Thank you for all your love and support. Whether you subscribe to Twin Oracles, I appreciate that too. Please do share this video with someone that needs to hear these messages of encouragement. It helps them, it helps us. So thank you for sharing these videos. And also, please do drop a heart down below to let us know what part of the globe you are watching from. Okay? I love you, and I wish you luck and grace and ease in this situation with a happy, quick, and timely fashion solution to this all, okay? I love you. Bye for now.